You're
Hello.
Hey.
And
I hear like Sid Wilson real quick.
City is back up, it's a must, we outside.
What up, everybody? Welcome to NYCFC versus the world. NYCFC Forever podcast versus the world. Sorry, because not the team.
Jesus.
It's us versus them. Like that one right there.
Where is it?
I think I might be pointing wrong. I don't know.
It's somewhere. It's
Somewhere
right behind
there.
over here.
There you go.
If it's us versus them, we are
Oh, yeah.
NYCFC.
But I haven't. When was the last time we sang that song?
Oh.
When it's us versus them, we are NYCFC.
I don't know when was the last time we sang that song. I'm actually trying to think about that right now. It's been a while. It's been a while.
But nah. But yo,
Yes.
let's get right into this shit. Cause MLS been
real quick.
What's up?
Real quick.
It is Friday.
There's only right Twix and left Twix here.
I don't even know what to say to that one. Yo, you like had this has been a month and still playing. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dave couldn't make it. So I think for the foreseeable future, this is gonna be
It might be a norm.
a nation of domination.
Just letting folks know
That this is it right
this
here.
might be this for a while.
Any complaints?
Email is don'tgiveafuck@gmail.com.
At Gmail?
I don't know.
At Gmail?
At Gmail, hotmail.com.
That's hilarious.
I think Dave said it on the pod, right? I'm not breaking. I don't want to break news if he hasn't said anything.
I'm not really sure
I'm not
what
sure.
you're trying to say.
It's not bad news.
There you
Dave
go.
is
Yes.
going through a major milestone in life, and so he needs the time off, and we're gonna respect it.
Yeah.
Bam, bam. But it's all positive. Trust me, nothing negative about this whatsoever.
This new board, I'm still trying to I'm learning still, right?
Mhm.
Because I didn't like how I sounded, and I just hit a couple buttons, and I realized, yeah, I missed something. So yeah, I got it.
There you go.
There you go. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, man.
thank you guys once again.
Thank
I'm
you.
still learning.
Learning process.
I'm learning. You know,
The YouTube playlist keeps getting. We have tutorials keep going.
yeah. So
It's this when we say this like. Now we realize that while the last board was a good board. It was a Hummer. It was a Hummer. It was a Humvee.
I won't let you.
It was no.
It's that 2005 Acura.
No. Hold up. I'm not saying anything bad about
It
it.
was that 2005
Bro.
Acura that was still kicking.
Nah, bro,
hard.
That's
hard.
that's still
Yeah.
when cars were still being built.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
That's that board. That board is a tank.
Yeah.
You know, but now we realize why the industry or in the people we're going with these because the options and stuff on this board are crazy.
The depth, the knobs, the buttons, the lights,
the whole shebang.
This right here, like thank you guys. I'm still trying to figure. I think I sound a lot better. How about now? What do you think I sound?
We'll see.
I think I sound like
We'll see in the edit
voice
because in our ears it might sound a little
radio.
different.
The voice radio. How you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Nah.
Listen, NYCFC Forever versus the World. Wolfpack.
Nah. But let's get into it because MLS had a crazy MLS week.
You know what? MLS, for what it's worth on the field, it's never short of drama off the field. MLS is the script writers in MLS are good. Like these are those daytime Emmys. Like
They're not. You don't see them on TV. They're like in somewhere. But those are the real like the people that are actually putting in the work. That's where the awards go.
This is the MLS be having some storylines,
bro.
Like,
they decide, fuck the game results of a rivalry week. The news is more important.
Rivalries. Let's start off with Nashville SC.
Señor.
Fired their jabroni coach.
Yeah, Mr. Smith.
And do you think it's deserved?
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
their first and only coach.
I'm gonna be honest. Like when I saw the news, like first of all, he's the first coach to be fired this year, from any team.
Who had that on their bingo card?
Exactly. People had Cushing definitely before him. Thank you. Actually, I ain't gonna hold you. Thank you. We didn't.
Shouts to Nick Cushion.
But I was genuinely shocked. I was like, is Nashville this bad of a team? I didn't think of them as a horrible team. Right now, they're kind of mid. They're not getting a lot of production. They're by no means New England, but they have great play. I mean, fuck that. They have great players. So why fire this man? Maybe you trying to go in a different direction. Maybe it's stale. Maybe
it stales out. It
stales
expires.
Out. Expires. Yeah,
like
that milk gone bad.
The milk gone bad. So they went from a 2% to whole milk because now they're getting rumor on the street is that it's BJ Callahan.
Yeah, and for those that don't remember that name or maybe remember the name, it rings a bell. He was like the caretaker for the USMNT. We really need a fucking nickname because
he was the that awkward time period after the World Cup where
Bill Halter
was out of contract.
Yeah,
and he was like, "I'm gonna take a few months off," and then didn't he do a Gold Cup? He did the Gold Cup.
No,
BJ Callahan did the Gold Cup.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It was before the World Cup, not after. Because Bill Halter still went to the World Cup.
No, it was after. It was after the World Cup.
Yeah. So he was, his little firing dilemma that happened with Bill Halter. Yeah. He was a little caretaker in between. And honestly, people fucked with him.
You know what? He was the real life Ted Lasso.
Yeah, he came in. He was a good.
Yep.
I don't know. He did it. He did his job.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people are positive on him. Maybe I'm not too. I'm not gonna say I'm too familiar with his play style, whatever. But again,
you're not too familiar with his work.
I'm not too familiar
with his game.
Yeah, with his game. Insert Shaq meme. But I don't know. I don't know where to go with Nashville here. Like they. Well, what are you expecting? Like a turnaround now coming into the summer transfer window?
Listen, BJ Callahan, he has a pretty big resume. You want to look that up?
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
He has a pretty decent resume, already. So I think, change is always good in a sense. Like it could be the spark, a little spark that they need right now in the low moment. All
right, as a true American, I go right to Wikipedia.
Yes.
And so
Snowden.
Good. So he was on the Union bench from 2014 to 2019.
Philadelphia Union.
Yeah, not the.
So he was there when Schmaba Shmia hit it from like midfield.
Yeah,
I've seen it, but I don't believe it.
So and then he went to be an assistant for the United States, and then he was the interim coach last year. So
okay.
I guess you could say like he's been around. He's a typical.
So he's worked with Jim Curtin.
Yeah, he's a typical American coach. He's a typical American coach.
Can I see, where else was he at?
Before that was college. Yep. So he was at Villanova. Shouts to the
Nova Knicks.
Where he was an assistant, I guess, for the men's, and then before that he was an assistant for the women's. Then was St. Joseph's, and then Ursinus Bears. What the fuck is Ursinus Bears? It is a private liberal arts college in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. So he's a typical American. Like he's one of those, like you could trace back probably to like Bruce Arena somehow or something, or Shiggy Smith. Rest in peace.
Shiggy Smith. You want to try that again?
Yeah, I know. Schmitty. Is it Schmitty, right? Siggy Schmidt. Where he's like cut his teeth in college and then was able to get on a roster because most of the players were college players, so he had a relationship and went through there. So now he might get his shot at an actual MLS team.
He's only 42. That's pretty young for
a coach.
For coaching anywhere.
So it's I don't know. I'm super shocked. This is really shocking to me because I didn't hear anything about him being on a hot seat. And if anybody out, like if anybody from Nashville here sees this or listens to this, and wants to let us know what the fans think, because I don't really know any Nashville fans like that. Maybe reach out on social media.
You know what I think about Nashville?
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Every time we go there, it feels like we can get that win, and it always feels like it slips out of us, man. Like when we go play Nashville, the last time we were there, right? What was it? We haven't played them yet, right?
We went to the home opener,
but that wasn't this. That was last year. Talking about this year. No. But Nashville is a tough team. They're very defensive. Maybe against stale. Just got stale. I'm gonna chuck it up to that.
I'm gonna try this again. This is the cue to switch.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
I got you.
That's how I wanted to put them in the bathroom.
All right, go. So,
shut the door. Flush the toilet. How you doing? Atlanta United.
There you go.
Giacomakis, the Greek. He's Greek,
Yeah,
right?
Greek. The Greek, yeah.
He got a cousin over here on Stanway, right?
Pretty much.
Giacomakis Slovakis. How
Giacomo,
you doing?
he's out there. He's out there. And he's deciding that the Atlanta project is gone.
First off, he's only been here. This is his second season.
I want to say his second season,
yes,
brother.
this is his second season. After Atlanta paid a
substantial fee.
transfer fee for him.
And I'm trying to copy this.
That's not how you spell it though. Don't
go by your spelling.
I freestyled his spelling in the rundown off the top of my head, and I did the best I could.
Hey, but honestly, do you think it's time? He got caught. Not caught, but they, you know how Twitter is or the social media. They're gonna find everything. He's apparently followed Chivas on Instagram, which is the rumor team that he's gonna go sign for. I don't know. Atlanta, they're not super spiraling, but they're just they're just dull. Like they're not inspired right now. Where did he come from again?
All right, give me 1 second. He is 29 years old. He came from his previous team. Whoa, Celtic.
There you go. So you get word. All right, now I remember. Now I remember.
Big club.
And what year to confirm?
Last year was his first year,
Last
2023. Yes.
So for you to you get somebody from with Champions League experience. He's coming in red hot. Yo, we all know. We always talk big about him. He's big.
Listen, he has 38 appearances, 24 goals for
big.
Atlanta.
Hey, I big him up. I rate him.
He was predictions to win the Golden Boot at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm. And out of nowhere, he was like, nah, I'm good. Something must be happening there, man. Pineda, he doesn't, every time I see him on the sidelines, he looks like depressed to even be managing.
He looks like he doesn't want, he looks like the guy straight up has no business, he's Ted Lasso,
but
he's Latino Ted Lasso, bro. Because the way he looks out there, he doesn't look like a coach. Bro.
Hold on, what's the Latino Ted Lasso name? Coño.
Tito.
Oh. Toño. Ted Toño. Toño.
Yo, what's the Toño Lopez.
Toño Lopez. So
Toño Lopez over here.
Lopez this fall on Univision Unimás.
Unimás, bro.
He got that long coat. He's just trying to. He just looks uncomfortable. Fucking fake ass Matrix.
But they're going through something because even Thiago Mata's having a down year, and he didn't get called up on the provisional
Copa America
30-man.
Copa
America.
Does that
roster.
mean he's not going to Copa America pretty much?
Unless he bumps up 3 people's spots.
Kind of how he did it for the World Cup, if we're going to be honest. He was there at the last minute.
Oh, he was there at the last minute. He literally flew there on his own.
Yeah. So, but
wow.
I think we're mentioning off camera. He should have taken that advantage.
He should have got out of there right after the World Cup. If not that same summer, this past winter, he should have been like, "Yo, I'm out of." He's been here for 3 transfer windows already since winning the World Cup. 3 transfer windows. Bro, he should have been left. Now his stock is dropping.
Not only dropping,
they were talking about $28 million transfer fee prices that were being negotiated.
The last year or
in his moments.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, you should have taken that. Get the hell out of here. You're too good of a talent. And now your stock, all you need is your bad year. And all of a sudden, bro,
it's
you
crazy.
On the block, you chilling. You know what I mean? You could have been like, yo, I used to be a soccer player, but la rodilla, you know what I mean? But los agentes, los managers, managers, they're no good. The agents.
They get their excuses.
They come up with excuses, bro.
And, I think, and on top of that, I feel like it's gonna time in a horrible moment because MLS seems like I don't think they're gonna they're trying to get their money, so they're not gonna let you leave. So they either write out the contract, and then by the time your contract ends, I don't know how long he has, but if this is already now how he's feeling or how he's being marketed, what's it gonna be by the end of his contract?
Bro, he gotta take the first, at this point, he's getting to the phase of his career that
I'm looking up his contract.
He's in MLS way too long.
Look at that.
For a talent that good.
Dude, he signed a 5-year contract, so he's there till 2026. So he's there till literally to the World Cup.
2 World Cups in MLS?
Because he's gonna play. Remember, we played through the year, so he's through the World Cup. He's signed. So if no one wants to pay that price that Atlanta wants to put on you, dude, you're gonna get stuck in Atlanta. with just negotiate. Be like, tell them like, or maybe find a way to buy yourself out. Who knows?
Yeah, bro. Like it's.
I don't know. Atlanta, you got the Greek going to Mexico. It feels like they're gonna. I don't know. You think they're gonna just?
No, but what were we talking about earlier?
Oh,
We'll get to that. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
So
there might. Yeah.
you seen the video of Reynoso from Minnesota?
Ooh, talk about.
So Minnesota, I think they were buying him out, right?
No, well, it's kind of. They're trying to transfer.
No. I think
he's
they're
transferred
transferring.
to
He's
Cholos.
transferring to Cholos and Tijuana.
Yeah.
And this is the same player that last year and this year
Never show.
didn't show up to preseason
Well, man,
training camp. He showed up on the second day of school.
It's a horrible teammate.
You know what I mean? He didn't go pick up the schedules
Nothing.
the day before. He didn't go to first day of class.
You didn't get the little training gear package.
What's that paper that the each class the teacher gives you, like the outline for the
Oh, the syllabus. He didn't get the syllabus.
he didn't get no syllabus.
He didn't have to do the emergency card at the beginning of the year.
No do now.
No, nothing. He said, "Fuck this! I'm going mid semester after the midterm."
Yeah.
and still trying to pass.
Exactly. He went after the first marking period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
He's
the
like-
first marking period ended, and then he showed up.
He's that student that used to like third period was homeroom and always
Yeah.
will show up fourth and think
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna pass." I'm like, "Nah." Bro.
Yeah.
It's also
Meanwhile,
over
you've
for
been marked absent for
Ever.
3 weeks straight.
fucking. But it's crazy. So he ends up in Mexico.
Me, I'm someone.
Yeah. So yeah, crazy. MLS players not going to Mexico.
Yo, it's because
Wow.
they literally pay you in garbage bags full of cash.
Why not?
They literally do this.
And this, well, I mean, what really the story is with this man is with
now the story
now,
turned into
some craziness. That video is wild.
bro.
City is back up, it's a must, we outside.
He was outside.
He was
in a video in
outside.
Argentina waving the gun.
No, the other dude was waving the gun.
Waving the,
I want to say that.
But he was in the gun.
He
There
was
was
in
2 bags full of cash of Argentine money. But
And just-
after inflation and conversion, it's about $17. If you guys ever been to Argentina or Google Argentina, bro, they give you thousands of their Argentine pesos for $1 bro. You're literally walking out like you. That's what I'm saying. How much money was that really? You think
That was
like
that was a bus
think,
fare.
I think, bro. I don't even think that was probably like $1,000, bro.
I don't know, yo, but it's crazy.
Conversion.
Like
But it's a crazy optic.
it's a crazy video. One is like super grainy. Man, it looked like it was done on some like phone from 2000 from us looking back at year one.
Year one pictures,
Yeah, like that.
bro. It was on the Samsung A10, bro.
Pretty much. Yo, only phones now under $1,000.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
when T-Mobile says, "Hey,
The
yo,
Obama track phone,
where when T-Mobile says, yeah, I'm gonna pay for your phone," just know it's that Samsung A1.
bro, for real.
But it's just crazy how you, as a
It's like
professional
the
player,
new Nokia.
you on here bag money, Thule in hand, just waving it like, yo, you. That's a video that's like you gonna post it. How the kids
They look like they
the-
were about to do a drill video.
yeah, like
bro.
the drill dudes that now that put the stack up and like, nah, y'all can't fuck with we smoking on that pack.
Mm-hmm.
That's legit. That's what he. And honestly, man, the TJ move.
Oh, you saying it's
I'm saying
that was the bags, the garbage bags of money.
Government bags of money. Because here's the thing, though, he's been rumored to be going through a lot of like personal shit. For someone to go to Argentina, we've covered this in our pod before, where or in this episode about Reynoso and his extracurriculars, kind of like in thing. You missing appointments for the green card or visa type stuff. It's a lot of weird moves that he's been having. I don't know. My tinfoil hat is, yo, you going to TJ, you gonna get into some shit. And I don't know, man. You might really get into some shit when you're out there because you don't know what his vices are. So, I mean, I'm speculating. You know, don't kill me, internet.
City is back up, it's a must, we
That's
outside.
when he's outside he was letting everybody know. What was it? Wop 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 wop.
Wop.
All right, let's get into this Columbus.
Columbus?
Sorry,
Austin.
Sorry.
I was like, what are we talking about? Austin, Columbus about?
Honest mistake, guys. Sorry.
Oh, you know why? Because of what we're gonna talk about probably after this. The connection to
No, you didn't get the Columbus reference.
no.
Columbus was supposed to move to Austin.
Oh, gotcha.
Wow.
Se me fue. Se me fue. Look at that. Yeah. I know so that. So yeah. Hey, you know this crazy? They put up
I ain't get no.
no. They put up Columbus put up ads, like the actual like news of saying like, hey,
They were poo-pooing on
the whole Austin shit or like the pre-court thing. But
Yeah.
Austin FC feels like while they're good, are still in the transition. Like they're trying to like pivot.
They're trying
hard.
to get to the next level, which they have not been able to do.
Yeah.
Austin has been consistently good to bad.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, last year they had
And they've never been able to. They've been in the league a few years now. 4 years, maybe 5.
I think the expansion honeymoon. I think it's.
But they have not. They
yeah.
have not been able to get to the next level, and I think the fans are starting to get a little frustrated with that. I don't blame them.
No,
You know, you think a team coming into the league with an expansion team that you have high hopes and
big names attached, with,
big money wise and publicity and all this other stuff.
Matthew McConaughey
They were
with the drum,
the Welcome to Austin thing.
But it feels like that time is
So
is
like
up.
now with Gio,
Hey,
excuse me,
Claudio
Reyna, got up out of there. The fans seem to be mad
yeah,
at their front office. They're doing the Cushion and Lee out better than we are, I think.
but
You know?
Yes.
But I think we were still louder than them. How about that? How does that?
all right, there you go. All right, I
you know what I'm
got
saying? Like
they're more organized.
They're
We're
doing
louder.
it. They're doing their form of anger are better ways than ours.
Their tifo is not spray painted white canvas right before
On
the
the
match.
sabana,
Yeah.
you know, on the bed sheet. You know what I mean?
There's actual tifo
With the drool
that was
stains.
made.
But these things, but I think we were still louder. I think we were still effective.
And I think ours was more reflective on performance, whereas they're reflective on the way they run the team.
Bro, it's like how do you keep getting it wrong in the sense like you're getting all these players and it's not really working.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I said, it's not going to the next level. We're not getting results from here. It's kind of how like
But the thing with them too,
Pochettino and Chelsea, you
Yeah.
know, like
But
you got all these players, but you can't do nothing with it.
and the latest player to be out, Rigoni, Rigoni.
We're going, yeah.
They bought him out.
Hell of a name.
Crazy. Bought him out. He's a fairly new DP for them, but he's what we're calling like the Reyna era or the Reyna signings. They had to let him go because I don't know.
Bought him out.
Bought him out. Sorry,
A buyout.
a buyout, which is allowed.
Some might say it's called a buyout.
Yeah. So now he's a free agent. But Reyna hooked him up with the crazy clause that if he does 12 appearances, it automatically triggers the next year's option on his contract.
Yeah, the guarantees next year's. So
He's good. He's
at
makes DP.
11.
Yeah, so he's at
He's
11.
at 11 this year, and they had no
choice.
They had
to
no
do it.
choice. They cut up because to be fair, the league gave the okay to be able to buy out one player who falls under certain criterias. They could buy him out
because that would have been crazy money.
So for them, the buyout is maybe they see somebody on the transfer list that they would like who was more attractive, who feels like they could work better than this guy. Like
they're bringing that winger, right? Some dude from Belgrade, from Ghana.
Yes, he was in the Ghanaian national team. Played it there from Red Star Belgrade, I think, right? Yeah, yeah.
So Jovan,
yes.
But so it's just wild, like the fact that they're so anti-Reyna, and I guess Wolf it becomes part of that because they're just like just want to.
He's still there.
Anybody tied to Claudio Reyna for Austin is clipped. But funny enough, Ring is and why am I blanking on our homie's name? Keeper Stuver.
Brad Stuver.
Yeah.
Shouts to Brad Stuver.
So
friend of the
friend of
me. How about that? How you doing, Brad?
Actually knows Europe. Reyna is part of Ring is part of the Reyna era, but I think they're okay with Ring. I don't know how his contract is panned out, but he's not a DP by all means.
And they probably restructured his. He's been there long enough that he's probably on a second contract by now.
So it's
at a lower scale.
Yeah. So make it space. We got a lot of people maybe coming into the league. So Austin is probably on that like, hey, we're gonna have a flash in the pan or a splash kind of signing as a new forward, It's Austin. They got a stadium. They got a ruckus crowd. Like
It's a nice town. I guess you could say I've been there.
it's yeah. Austin is on the come up, or
You know?
or was, I don't know.
There's plenty of comedy stores apparently. Comedy
Yeah.
comedy clubs.
It's the new comedy scene. So
Yeah.
in America, Austin is becoming like a, but it probably will take a special kind of player.
It's Southern Portland.
Yeah. So what happens if Wolf is out? Like that's another coach too. So would we add him to the hot seat counter of hot coaches?
His seat
I mean, of
is
coaches.
as at minimum warm.
Okay.
Like very good warm. Like very like it's warm.
It's warm. All right.
Like, you know what? You know that the 180 knob I told you about,
Yeah.
the 180 fountain I told you about.
That one, I got you.
You know what I mean? The 180, hot enough to drink a nice a good cup of coffee, but still cool enough to be
Cool enough to not be
to
sued.
touch. You know, it's good to touch.
Man.
But this is the thing now with the buyout clauses that are being able to be done throughout the league. It opens up a lot of opportunities. So now we saw Austin making a buyout. Who knows who else can make a buyout? And there's a bunch of free agents now.
Because like a lot of because I feel like the trend, mad DPs, Charlotte just let go of their DP. So
Yes.
now it's just out there. People
So
are
like
out
now like every year when the European seasons end, the list of potential targets to MLS.
all the eyes,
know,
just the twilight.
I want to go with Antoine Griezmann. I think he's been linked to MLS for 10 years now.
Every year.
January and summer.
Especially after he said the whole I see myself like ending my career kind of here.
Yeah, especially him on the train yesterday.
Yeah,
coming
at
from the
Mariners.
Yankee game
With because he's apparently friends with one of the Mariners.
with a Mariners hat.
They share the same agent.
Well, to be fair, the guy next to him was wearing the jersey, so
Yeah,
the Mariners jersey. So maybe who knows?
they did a video together where they're like showing around the town, like he was walking
So,
about.
but Antoine Griezmann on the train, which is dope on its own.
Yeah.
You got Memphis Depay. Memphis
Wow.
Depay, like he's like
where's the,
Atlanta. If Giacomakis goes to Cruz Azul, basically giving up on Atlanta, they're gonna need a forward, and they got the money, and they got the stadium, and they need that pop again, that revitalization to the star power, because Atlanta's one of those towns, one of those cities, one of those teams that
They can rally behind
that they
player.
will rally behind your team. The stadium gets the 70,000 whatever plus that it gets. It's the town as a whole supports them. Someone like Memphis Depay or star power like that. I know it's a reach what I'm about to say, but like Tony Cruz is on the market. Like
No, he's retiring. What are you talking about?
oh, he's retiring.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
He's done.
Marcos Royce.
Marcos Royce, who's also been linked to
Everywhere.
at
Apparently,
this
Charlotte
point.
has his discovery rights.
We I don't even want to get into discovery rights because that's
As you know,
Yeah.
so a lot of these options. The point is a lot of options in players every year. Every year, new
Every year.
players emerge.
That's what the summer
and at
transfer
times
happens.
it's nice. I feel like the league needs some more a couple stars.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily to our team. Like I don't want a retired player come into NYCFC, but like let's say a team who desperately needs some type of pop, some type of sazon. You know, like.
Memphis Depay is that guy.
I don't see nobody ever wanting to go to New England Revolution.
Oh, no.
But like a team like the New England Revolution could use a star.
Bro,
You get what I'm saying?
New Revolution could use a lot of things.
No, but like just like as a franchise, as a market, Chicago Fire, they tried with Shaqiri.
He might be on the out.
Clearly, it didn't work.
No.
Like that's the type of town that needs a superstar to like revitalize the everything there. Minnesota, in a way, there's a bunch of teams that could use some star power, and I'm not talking about making every team go and out get retired players and get the retirement league moniker down again.
Yeah.
No. I just need like there's some players that could add value to some teams.
Memphis Depay is definitely one of them. I don't know where he's gonna land because where was he, in France? No, sorry, Atletico Madrid. Sorry. So
I think he
was doing well.
I think he doesn't come to MLS. I'm putting it out there
That's a reach.
because I think he's in his mindset. His salary demands are probably ridiculous.
True, and there's only few teams
Yeah.
that could even
Yeah.
pay those wages here.
And there's very few teams who will willingly pull out more than $3-4 million a year.
Yeah, and
There's not many more.
It's not in the middle of
Yeah.
the country. Let's say that. It's
Yeah.
always on the edges. But speaking of one of those teams
on the coast.
on the coast, and that's on the edges,
The edges.
the edges, like lay them edges down. Like one of those teams, New England, brother, who we play this weekend, Shout out to anybody making the trip tomorrow.
Yeah, be safe.
Be safe out
You know
there.
what I mean?
You know, I don't know those hooligans with
smart.
the buskets.
Drive. Don't they throw the boxes of tea onto the field?
I need Chadwick. If you're shooting, please confirm that they throw the stupid box still.
Yeah, get some video for that for a shower,
Word.
please.
But we play New England. I don't know, man. What's going on?
They're going through it right now, bro. Like,
It is.
You would think
It is. Like,
New York City FC fans were had up to their necks with FO and team structure stuff. But these guys got us beat by a lot, bro.
It's crazy.
It's straight up novella time over there, bro.
I was thinking like Medea type of drama, like craziness. You got coaches dodging owners, like Caleb Porter. Who
First off, that surprised the shit out of me.
when
I heard
the dodging.
I'm like, Jonathan Kraft knows who they are.
Hey, bro, that's money. That's his money.
And it's like, wait a second, he actually goes to the games. Like, these are things that genuinely surprised me.
The Kraft dollar, bro. That Kraft dollar
I genuinely didn't even know the Krafts paid attention to this team.
You think it's like his dad is like, yo, I'm here with
his dad probably don't care.
His dad don't care.
The last game his dad went to was when they were in the Eastern in the MLS Cup 10 years ago.
Yeah,
That's probably the last game.
No, I'm not
Rob
saying he
Kraft
cares.
went.
I'm saying Robert
he was
Kraft.
too busy at the massage parties.
Hey,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
hey, Florida. I think he told he told his son, I'm staying with the Patriots. I don't want you around here. I don't know what the deal is, but you go deal with the soccer team, make them something. And he's kind of
make me money.
Yeah, and then maybe he's been fumbling the bag. And now he's getting pressure because he sees, hey, I know Robert knows who Messi is. And he's probably like, yo, what's good? If we could get 30,000 for this guy in the stadium, why have we been doing this constantly? So, you get the pressure going.
No, they had like a lot of people. It's
No,
funny
I
because
know. I'm saying overall, the joke is always that New England doesn't have a good crowd.
never, ever.
So if out of nowhere you get 2 games in the season with 30K plus, and you're like, hey, what's going on? What's different? What are we doing? Jonathan's putting that pressure on Caleb. It looked like Caleb is not being able to deal with that pressure. Because, bro, my man also went off on a reporter.
Yeah, asking
A very relevant question. You have a center back that you're not playing.
Your team sucks.
Your team sucks. You're leaking goals. Change the formula. It's scientific formulas.
Terrence Howard here.
Word. One times one
It's 2.
It's 2. Like, I want to touch on that on Monday when we kind of like explore the world. But make it work. He's like, what happened? And then he goes off on him. Why would you go off on him like if it's a stupid question? That's a very valid question. And he was very cordial, but
Apparently that same day there was like yelling and shouting being heard from the locker room post game amongst players.
There's conversation apparently of so that same reporter reported that they overheard a conversation with Charlie Davies about the state of the team and hey, Carlos Gil's apologizing to the fans. Like,
Team's in shambles.
Absolute shambles.
This is the type of team, once again, NYCFC has to go in there and beat them because there's no way that you could win, you could lose to a team like that. It'll be really bad, especially right now in the lowest of lows that they're in.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think he makes it even to the match?
You can ask me another question.
I hate you.
Because the answer to the first one was
I hate
yes.
you. I hate you. I hate you.
All right.
Is Caleb Porter, you think Caleb Porter will even be there
To the NYCFC match? Saturday, yes.
Because of
Yes.
does he make it to we're
depending how bad they lose?
Does he even make it to All-Star game?
Depending how bad he loses, or New England loses against the NYCFC, he might only have maybe one more match. One more match. Because I think there's so many issues around everything besides the field. There's so many other. If it was just the play on the field, you could kind of work through it. But there's so many other things, like external stuff that's going on over there. That's like, it's so much toxicity through in that locker room, in that front office, that I don't think he's able to survive this.
Like, can someone explain? Like, it's what we're in 2024.
En
so
verdad.
that's verdad. It's only 3 years removed from them being the best team in MLS history.
On the Supporter Shield.
on the point side.
On the point side, yeah.
So
Because that year, the greatest team in
Won.
MLS history won the championship in 2021 NYCFC.
But how? Like I just don't understand the crazy fall from grace of being unstoppable, except for when we met us.
It's because they're
To
the
the literally
trauma. They're
wooden spoon.
traumatized. We broke them.
Bro, it's not even a wooden spoon at this point. This is like, I don't know, some.
They're still the tree.
Yeah.
Not the wood. They're still the pine that it comes from.
It hasn't even been made. Like
Yeah.
it's, I don't know.
It's the maple tree from up there.
It's one of those things where it boggles the mind of, like, how do you even deal with that in this league? You can't really adjust that fast to get yourself out of this hole. But there's no real repercussions for being that bad either.
And he's a new coach. This is his first season in charge.
What? Who? Caleb Porter?
Caleb Porter, yeah.
I want to say no. I think he was there last year. I want to say he was there last year.
I
could be wrong.
I want to say the Brooklyn Bruce thing was all last year.
Oh yes. And he came in. He got the interim. Yes, this year. So, and he just won a chip with Columbus.
Yeah, that's so long.
So it's like, Caleb Porter's not a bad coach. You know what's crazy though
Yeah,
about
this is his
Caleb
first season.
About Caleb Porter? Oh, this was overheard that when I can't remember who came out, but they didn't shake his hand, and he apparently, ooh,
City is back up, it's a must, we outside.
they out
Saying
they,
outside, you know what I mean? How you doing
Hey.
in New York City?
Summertime.
Summertime.
the Pasolas was out today, but apparently a player forgot to shake his hand while coming off the field.
Yes.
I forgot. I can't remember who. And like innocent. Like he just innocently forgot, and that rubbed him the wrong way so much that he apparently went to the player and said, "Don't you ever fucking not shake my hand again."
Oh wow.
Which is crazy.
That's
and you know what's great? I believe it because I seen behind the scenes footage when he was at Portland, and he's one of those coaches that thinks that in order to motivate his players, he has to curse at them. A lot of those, if you look back, if you go on YouTube and shit and watch those, or maybe not on YouTube, I don't know if they'll put it up.
Listen here, pal.
He's one of those, kind of like you know who was like Jason Christ was a little bit like that.
Jason Christ
Yeah.
was not he was a sinner. He had a foul mouth.
Yeah, he was just
Jason Christ was like, you know what? I'm not in Utah anymore, buddy.
Nope, my man was letting him off.
This ain't Salt Lake City.
Yo, Caleb Porter and handshakes. Remember Pep when Pep wouldn't shake his hand in the All-Star game with Bayern?
Pep didn't want to shake his hand. That was him?
Yeah, so they were playing in Portland. He was still coaching Portland. They apparently had agreed to be a friendly match. And then MLS decided they wanted to show out against Bayern. And I think it was Landon had put a tackle in, and someone else had put a tackle in, and Pep was furious. I think Schweinsteiger was still on the team at that time, and I think it was one of them was on him. He kind of like had a bump heads.
Ooh.
And after the game is over, Caleb Porter, you know, he goes up to Pep, and Pep just makes a beeline to his players, and like, we all get the fuck out. There, you can see him on the field. It's like everybody out.
No
out.
jerseys.
Nothing. Get the
no
fuck out.
hellos. Fuck these fans.
And since then, he said, I'm never coming back to.
He said, I'm
Lewiston.
CFG.
Like I'm out. So Caleb Porter has a history of,
We got you, Pep.
You know?
Took care of them for you.
thank you. And so I don't know. I don't think he makes it 2 weeks. I don't think he makes it out of past June.
I'll say this much. If he does get fired, Gio Savarese.
Back again.
Destiny.
All right.
Back again.
Into the fold of coaching.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I don't think he's coaching right now.
No, exactly. That's why he will go New England Revolution.
Yeah.
Gio Savarese.
Gio Savarese.
Yeah.
It's also Bruce Arena.
Football heritage.
Oh, no, he won't go back there.
Football heritage. Bruce Arena's Dunzo.
I think what's this dude Baldy? Brother in US son is in Toronto. Was in
Bob
Toronto.
Bradley?
Bob Bradley.
Well, his son, Michael Bradley,
Michael
apparently
Bradley's
is taking up
his assistant, right?
potentially taking an assistant coach position with the Canadian national team.
With
Jesse Marsh.
Jesse Marsh. All right. I mean, hey, look. Thank God do you think is so Blue Ball said that this game might be a trap game for NYC tomorrow.
Well,
But I don't think with everything that's going on, I don't see it as a trap game. I think about it as I think Carlos Gil is just gonna be like, fuck this, and I know I'm the best player in this team. If y'all can't match up, I'm gonna just ride out, and then we're gonna take care of business there. I don't think it's a trap game.
I don't think it's a trap game, but it's still gonna be a tough game because New England's hard to play at. You know, for a team who has such a great home field advantage, if they're able to, they don't take it. They don't know how to take advantage of it. No. I guess it's a negative towards them against them also. It must be weird to practice on grass all week and then go play a game on turf.
I think they really. I don't think they used the Buchanan money that crazy, right? Or did Buchanan leave on a free? I forgot.
No, I think there was a transfer fee there.
Okay,
a small one, but there was one. Yeah.
So, hey, that's Serie A champion Buchanan at this point. But I don't know, man. With New England, I feel like we're just gonna be seeing the shit show from afar with the popcorn, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think there's not more to New England except for that.
I just want to give a quick shout out to I'm going to pick one match for next weekend.
Oh, facts.
Besides the aforementioned New England Revolution hosting your New York City FC.
Part of New York City.
I'm gonna talk about the battle. Atlanta's hosting LAFC.
Ooh.
But you know what? I think Cincinnati second in the East. Toronto is probably right behind them, right?
Yeah.
Let me real quick. Toronto's fifth. So that's a pretty big match in la tabla.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I think I want to go. It's kind of hard, man. You know what I'm feeling actually? Portland, Kansas City. I just want to see the two teams.
It's like the nicest derby ever.
Yeah, but Portland's been atrocious right now. But I want to see how they, if they can turn it around, a team that can. Sporting is a team that can be beat. Like if on a day they'll give you 2 goals pretty much. So, Portland because they turn it around. I think he's also another coach that might be on the hot seat too.
Okay.
So that dude is not good anywhere. Yo, the Nevilles are just not good coaches. Hands down, period.
He's just trash. I don't know why he keeps getting a job.
Yeah.
Listen, let's get out of here. It's late.
It's late and it's hot.
It's a Wednesday.
I know.
I just realized Pablo Prigioni is an assistant coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shout out to the Knicks. I love you guys.
I think
shout out, happy birthday NYCFC.
Word 521.
Yeah. When you were born, you made my life so wonderful. I can't say no.
All right, guys.
Oh, the feeling is magical.
Another MLS week.
You inked your name
down
to my heart right from the start.
In the record books. Enjoy it
together.
NYC fans traveling tomorrow. Shouts to y'all. Hit me with the.
Oh.
Hit me with that. Hit me with our music. All right, yo. Peace.